Well, my girlfriend told me that I don't smile anymore. She's the one who wanted a serious relationship.
That was a good one. That was a good one. Yeah. I don't know if they can carry us both, but it was a good one.
Well, ladies, if you can't appreciate a good fruit joke, you need to let that man go.
Two.
All
Unbelievable.
right.
Unbelievable.
Yes.
And he tried to give me his worst one. Did you see that?
That's right.
So what are we doing today?
We are talking about, man, consistency of whites. Is that right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a big deal. Straight up, we've been seeing a lot of pictures posted online, on Facebook groups, on social media groups, bragging about the project. And congratulations, it is a fantastic project.
By professional installers.
By professional installers. However, we are seeing a strikingly obvious error.
Yep. So we're gonna talk a little bit about that. Last week or a couple weeks ago, we started a segment about don't get shafted.
That was a good one. End user is kind of getting shafted a little bit. I'm not getting. They're getting. Yeah.
And we've got a couple of examples here. Evan will pop them up. The whites are just not the same. And this happens, it's really nobody's fault. You just have to be careful when you're selecting lighting products and fixtures, especially if they're from different manufacturers. So there's a thing called binning, which we've done some videos on. Yeah. Check it out. We won't get into it here. But binning is the selection, the automatic process they do when they make LEDs to separate the colors of white to make sure that you get the same color every time. And most manufacturers of lighting use a very specific binning process, so it's repeatable every time when they make their lights, as we do with Haven. However, manufacturer to manufacturer, there's really a difference between a 2700K light or a 3000K light to a 2700K or a 3000K light. So you have to be careful. These examples that Evan's showing you are huge examples of the differences in white, and it drives me crazy, Rob.
It is. It's just like having two separate lights in your kitchen. You know, your overhead lights and a lamp or something, just two different colors. It's strikingly obvious.
Two separate lights in your kitchen.
Yes. Yeah. Thanks for repeating that. You know, that drove it home.
It did.
Yeah, good job.
So this first one here, you'll see on the second story that they used a different product from a different manufacturer than they did on the first floor. And you can see that it's much more yellow than the white is on the sides. Now, they probably purchased the same 2700K color from each different manufacturer. They are just different colors. So just to give you a quick example, so when we select our 2700K, there are 26 options from the LED manufacturer of 2700K. So we select a very specific one every time. And that's the reason that there are just differences. So you got to be careful when you're selecting different manufacturers. And really, unfortunately, it comes...
What? Can I smile?
Well,
you were doing such a good...
like me a lot.
You were doing such a good job. I was so proud of you. I was smiling.
I don't even know what I was saying. What was I saying?
I don't know. I was laughing.
Unfortunately, it comes down to the homeowner that you need to understand what you're buying.
That's right.
Whether you're buying lights and doing it yourself, or whether you're buying lights from an installer. We've seen too many examples to where installers will buy the lights from the manufacturer. They're not as picky as I am. To me, this stands out dramatically. This next picture that we'll pull up here is one that has, I believe, 4 different color whites on it. It is a lot of different colors. Yeah. So just be careful when you're doing different colors or buying from different manufacturers. Sometimes they're close enough that you can't tell, but you want to at least see some samples before you make the purchase and make sure that you're not going to mix 2 different colors.
Yep, and that's the advantage too of the Haven system, for instance, because you can adjust those whites. Again, you've already mentioned that from product to product, our products, our whites match. Yep. But if you're using Haven fixtures and another manufacturer's fixtures, we can adjust our whites to potentially match.
I mean, we've got examples here in our showroom of competitor products in our competitor area that same manufacturers, 2 different models of lights, 2 different colors of 3000K.
It's important.
So you have to pay attention, understand what you're buying, and just be careful and make sure that you
just
make sure you do it.
Just be careful not to get
What he said. That's why we're here.
Yeah, that's right.
Protect you.
That's right. But you can see all this at havenlighting.com.
Or YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and the X.
Man, it's going so
Nailed it.
well.
Nailed it.
Man,
Nailed
good
it.
job. That's good. That's a good one. You think anybody's watching this today?
Yeah. Mom. Hey, Mom.
Yeah.
We'll see you.
Well, she's going to be smart. She's going to know exactly.
Oh, she's got this down.
Yeah.
She taught me.
Yeah.